Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for Monday, June 2, 2025. Fans can expect Deacon Sharp, scene canon, to learn of Sheila Carter Sharp's Kimberlyn Brown deception. Meanwhile, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, and Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Messinswood, face off. Let's start off with Deacon, who discovers the truth about Sheila and Luna's relationship. Fans know that Sheila's heart was in the right place when she got close to Luna. The waitress has always wanted a relationship with her children, as well as her grandchildren, but has never been able to get access. So when Luna introduced herself as John Finn Finnegan's, Tanner Novlan, daughter, it was a dream come true for Sheila. Unfortunately, Sheila was forced to choose between them. At the time, Sheila picked Deacon, but then bonded with Luna in secret. Now that Sheila realizes that Luna is bad to the bone, she will have some serious explaining to do. Since no harm has been done, yet, it would be easy to see Deacon forgiving Sheila. This is especially true if Sheila plays up that she really thought Luna was like her. Deacon might also encourage Sheila to alert Finn and Steffy to Luna's threats. Deacon is the king of second chances, and he never got a good feeling from Luna. Now Sheila might realize that Deacon's gut instincts about people shouldn't be ignored. There is a difference between giving someone a second chance and asking for trouble. Speaking of Steffy, she will have a face-off. Right after Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. claimed the family was ready, Luna somehow gets access to Steffy. It is teased that the two will go head-to-head. With JMW getting closer to her delivery date, will Steffy be in a coma, temporarily killed off, or disappear? A preview clip shows Luna buying a gun, so Steffy will likely get shot sometime soon. If Luna goes after Steffy, this would be the perfect opportunity for Sheila to prove she's a changed woman. Could Sheila be the one to save Steffy's life? That might require Sheila be forced to eliminate her killer granddaughter, one who she bonded with closely. So stay tuned and let's see what happens. Get ready for an explosive episode of The Bold and the Beautiful on Monday, June 2, as three major storylines collide in a whirlwind of drama, suspense, and shocking revelations. Deacon's search for answers finally pays off in a chilling discovery that could change everything for Sheila, while Luna and Steffy's growing animosity reaches a fever pitch, setting the stage for an emotional showdown. Meanwhile, Sheila's confession leaves everyone reeling, but will her twisted logic convince anyone that she's truly changed? Deacon's discovery, the secret weapon. The episode kicks off with Deacon Sharp pacing in his office at El Giardino. He's been haunted by questions about Sheila's return to the world of the living and her supposed redemption. For weeks, Deacon has been piecing together clues about Sheila's behavior and the suspicious circumstances that led to her miraculous escape from certain death. On Monday, his persistence finally pays off. Deacon receives a phone call from an old acquaintance, someone who used to work at the prison where Sheila was supposedly held. The man hints at a crucial detail that Sheila has kept hidden: a clandestine meeting that might explain how she managed to cheat death yet again. Fueled by his love for Sheila but desperate to know the truth, Deacon makes the risky decision to track down this lead in person. His journey takes him to a seedy motel on the outskirts of Los Angeles, where his informant is staying under an assumed name. When Deacon finally comes face to face with the man, he's shocked by what he hears. The informant reveals that Sheila never escaped prison in the traditional sense. Instead, there was a swap involving a woman who bore a striking resemblance to her. The implication is chilling. Did Sheila orchestrate a deadly game of switcheroo to secure her freedom? If so, what does that mean for her future with Deacon? As Deacon processes this bombshell, he's torn between his lingering love for Sheila and the nagging suspicion that he's being played for a fool. Determined to confront her head-on, he heads back to Il Giardino, steeling himself for a showdown that could tear his world apart. Luna and Steffy face off, a brewing storm. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, the tension between Luna and Steffy has reached a breaking point. What started as professional friction has turned into a full-blown feud, with both women refusing to back down. Steffy, still reeling from the fallout of Luna's controversial relationship with RJ, has been questioning Luna's loyalty to the family business. She's convinced that Luna's involvement with RJ is clouding her judgment and putting the Forrester legacy at risk. Luna, on the other hand, sees Steffy's constant criticism as a personal attack, and she's had enough. On Monday, the two women face off in Steffy's office in a scene crackling with tension. Luna tries to stay calm at first, insisting that her relationship with RJ is separate from her work at Forrester. But Steffy's icy demeanor and pointed barbs push her to the edge. Steffy doesn't hold back. She accuses Luna of using RJ to climb the corporate ladder and questions her motives at every turn. She even brings up Luna's past, the scandal with her mother, Poppy, and the lingering questions about her paternity, as ammunition to undermine her confidence. "You're not a Forrester, Luna," Steffy says, her voice cold as ice. "And no matter how hard you try, you'll never be one of us." For Luna, the words cut deep. She's been fighting to prove herself, not just as a designer, but as a woman worthy of respect in the Forrester dynasty. With tears of frustration in her eyes, she fires back, determined to defend herself. "You don't get to decide who belongs here, Steffy," Luna retorts. "I've worked hard to earn my place, and I'm not going to let you bully me out of it." The confrontation is electric, with both women standing their ground and refusing to back down. It's clear that this feud is far from over, and as the battle lines are drawn, the entire Forrester family could be caught in the crossfire. Sheila explains, a twisted tale. Back at El Giardino, Sheila senses that something is amiss. Deacon's sudden disappearance and his cryptic phone calls have left her feeling uneasy. She's been trying to convince herself that Deacon's trust in her is unshakable. But deep down, she knows that her past is always lurking in the shadows. When Deacon finally returns, his expression is grim, and Sheila can tell immediately that he knows something. She tries to play it cool, greeting him with a smile and a soft kiss on the cheek, but Deacon pulls away, his eyes searching hers for the truth. "Sheila," he says, his voice low and steady, "I need you to tell me everything, no more lies." At first, Sheila tries to deflect, insisting that she's already told him everything he needs to know. But Deacon presses harder, revealing the details of the prison informant's story and the possibility of a body double in her supposed death. For a moment, Sheila's mask slips. Her eyes widen in shock, and for a split second, she looks almost afraid. But then she recovers, drawing herself up with that familiar air of defiance that has defined her for so long. "You don't understand, Deacon," she says, her voice trembling but determined. "I did what I had to do to survive. I was never going to let them lock me away forever. I had a plan, and it worked." Sheila goes on to spin a twisted tale of survival and betrayal. She explains that she was targeted by enemies in prison who wanted her dead, and that the only way to escape was to stage her own demise. The switch, she insists, was her only chance to stay alive and find her way back to the people she loves. "It wasn't just about me, Deacon," she pleads. "It was about us. I wanted to come back to you, to have a life with you, free from all the lies and the judgment. Can't you see that?" But Deacon is torn. He loves Sheila, but he can't ignore the darkness in her words, the hint of ruthlessness that still lurks beneath the surface. As he listens to her confession, he realizes that he has a choice to make. Can he accept Sheila for who she is, or will her past finally be too much to bear? Steffy and Finn. A moment of truth. Meanwhile, Steffy's confrontation with Luna leaves her feeling rattled. She heads home to the Cliff house, hoping to find solace in Finn's arms. But even there, the shadows of her anger linger. Finn senses that something is wrong the moment Steffy walks in. He tries to comfort her, but Steffy is too wound up to accept his gentle touch. She paces the living room, recounting the bitter words she exchanged with Luna and questioning whether she's made things worse. "I just don't trust her, Finn," Steffi says, her voice cracking. She's not one of us, and I can't let her ruin everything we've built. Finn listens patiently, but he can't help feeling a flicker of doubt. He's seen how hard Luna has worked, and he wonders if Steffi's suspicion is blinding her to the bigger picture. But he knows better than to push too hard. Instead, he offers quiet reassurance, telling Steffi that she has every right to protect what's hers. As the couple shares a quiet moment together, the weight of Steffi's insecurities hangs heavy in the air. It's clear that the battle with Luna isn't just about business. It's about identity, loyalty, and the deep scars of the past. RG and Luna. A tender reunion. While Steffi grapples with her doubts, Luna finds solace in RJ's arms. After the brutal showdown with Steffi, Luna seeks out RJ at the Forrester mansion, desperate for comfort and understanding. RJ is shocked by the fire in Luna's eyes as she recounts Steffi's harsh words. He pulls her into a tight embrace, promising that he'll always have her back, no matter what. Don't let her get to you, RG whispers. You're amazing, Luna, and I love you, for who you are. For Luna, the words are a balm for her wounded heart. She knows that the road ahead won't be easy, but with RJ by her side, she feels a renewed sense of purpose. Together, they vow to prove to everyone, even Steffi, that their love is real and unshakable. Deacon's decision, will love win? As the episode races toward its climax, Deacon and Sheila's conversation takes a fateful turn. Deacon, torn between his love for Sheila and the damning evidence he's uncovered, realizes that he has to make a choice. He looks deep into Sheila's eyes, searching for any sign that she truly wants to change. But all he sees is the same dangerous glint that's always been there, the spark of a woman who will do anything to survive. I love you, Sheila, Deacon says, his voice heavy with emotion. But I can't be part of this anymore. I need to know that I'm not just another pawn in your game. Sheila's eyes widen in panic as she realizes what's at stake. She reaches for him, her voice breaking as she pleads for understanding. Deacon, please. I did this for us. Don't let them tear us apart. But Deacon pulls back, his expression resolute. With a final lingering look, he turns and walks away, leaving Sheila alone in the dim light of Il Giardino. As she watches him go, tears streaming down her face, she knows that the battle for her redemption has just begun. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAU2FUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.